What's up, guys, and welcome back to What's in My Kit Wednesday. Alright, so it's been a long time since I've done a What's in My Kit Wednesday. I used to do this a year or so ago. Every Wednesday there would be a video up just showing something that I use normally or regularly that's in my kit. Alright, so this week we got my toolkit. Alright, this has got like all the necessities I need when I go out. I'll make like smaller kits if I'm going on the trails and stuff like that. I won't take this on the trails with me, but this is what I have in my like pit bag or pit box. I use a box, but it has everything I need, like necessity wise. Like I'll even put spares and stuff like that in here for like if I'm going out. If I'm racing a T5, I'll put T5 arms in here, which I think are in here now. Or if I'm racing the B6, I'll put B6 parts in here, or whatever I need. It can all go in here mostly, and just cover everything I need. So the reason I started using this kit is I saw on Jason Snyder's channel, which is Short Course World, link below. Check him out. He's got some awesome stuff on there. But I started using this because I saw it on his channel, and then he was doing pit walks and stuff like that. I got to see all the pros, and 99% of the pros, it seemed like, were using this kit as well. So I figured, well, I gotta try it. It's gotta be worth trying it. So I've been using it for a while now, and I just love it. All right, so let's get into it and see what I got in here. All right, so first off, I had to get rid of some of the stickers that were on here that were coming off. It just looked horrible. And yeah, so getting right into it, top level, not gonna take it all out, but we got Kimbro servo savers. I think that's what I use on the Tamiya stuff. A lot of that, and for like GT12s, I'll use it for that. Just going around this way. Foam pieces here for just part of the, for like batteries inside some of the Associated stuff. Obviously, I race a lot of Associated stuff, so a lot of that stuff's in here. Front arms for the T5M stadium truck. Rear arms for the T5M. Greases and oil and lubes, basically. So you got silicone grease, black grease, anywhere grease, ceramic grease by Tamiya. This stuff's awesome. I love that stuff. MST ball diff grease, and you can't live without this, Team Associated green slime. If you're building shocks, you need this in your life. There you go. Diff lube and black grease from Team Associated. Underneath, you got the 51 Paint Depot sticker. So that's who does all my shells. That's Carl over at 51 Paint Depot. So go check that out on Instagram. Spur gears for my T5M Dan B4 sticker. Mate of ours we lost last year. Some random stickers over here. A little screwdriver for doing adjustments on like transmitters and stuff like that. A lot of spur gear or pinions here. I've got some, a lot of my pinions are in a little RPM case, but these are just some random ones. As I take them off, I'll throw them in here versus putting them back on a thing. 12 mil hexes for Team Associated. The alley ones, which I really don't like because they strip out way too easy. And then the stock ones, which work great. You got CV boot grease for cars that I actually use. It's in a Schumacher bag, but I actually use this for like filling up axles and stuff like that, packing diffs for scalers to keep the water out and to keep it from rusting, obviously. Some more Associated bits there. Servo horns for Team Associated. You can use them for anything. But then two brand new pinion gears here that I haven't opened yet. Body clips. Servo extension wire just in case I need it. Building scalers, you need those quite a bit because you have to put the receiver wherever you can get it. More Associated bits in here, shock bottoms, wing, plastic wing mounts. There you go. So that's the top part, and that's basically all the spares and stuff like that, and most of the tools are underneath. So start up here. This is basically the razors and stuff like that to keep all the sharp stuff, but tweezers here, which you really need for getting stuff out of, you know, like small compartments and stuff, so you can't beat those. Body reamer. Then you got picks. I'll use the back side of this one quite a bit for like scraping off servo tape, double-sided tape and stuff like that. A X-Acto knife and a flathead screwdriver. Now with all this sharp stuff, for me, it's easier if I point them all the same direction. So I always grab from this side. So if you want to mess with me and probably cut me, just flip one of those around. And I'm so used to it, I'll probably end up injuring myself. But why would you do that, right? Anyway, so tire glue bands. That's the little adapter for that you can put on there. Sharpie, because you always need a Sharpie. Flashlight for looking in dark places, I guess. I mean, arm reamer. So this is like when you're putting those new arms on for the T5 or whatever, you can ream them out with this, make sure that they're not going to get hung up and they move freely. Acid brush, just basically a really stiff brush for cleaning out dirt. So that. Team Associated, it's a 332nd driver. So this is for like the old school Associated stuff when they were still Imperial. So I got some old Associated stuff I need that for. And then as of now, these are the best hex drivers that I have in this box. These are, but honestly, these are like probably the best ones you can buy. One of the two, and the other one I'll show you probably on next What's in My Kit Wednesday, that I'm going with a different brand. I'm keeping these. These are going to be in my like basically on my workbench at home, but my travel ones, I'm about to change them over to something else, so stay tuned. I'll show you what I think of those, but you can't beat those. They're a little expensive, but they're totally worth it. They're really good. Some HPI stuff as well. Again, these two will be getting replaced next week. You got this, the Phillips here, the 5.8. Anything else in here? Tiny little Phillips as well. All my turnbuckle wrenches, just random ones, including, where's it at? This little baby. I designed this and had a friend make it up on a CNC machine, and I was going to start mass producing these. But it just didn't happen. So I got the patent for it, but I just haven't put them out yet, because I usually use drills to build turnbuckles. But you know, for the old guys that still, or even me sometimes, that you need to build turnbuckles, and you got this, you just put it on a turnbuckle and you can spin it really fast. So it works great, but I just never got around to pushing it out. Loctite stick. So this is like a chapstick type thing with Loctite. This thing's awesome. It lasts forever and it doesn't leak. So you can just put a little bit on. It's a lot easier than messing with the liquid. Thanks to Jason Snyder for showing me this on his YouTube channel. One of his videos he showed he had this, and I'm like, oh, that's perfect. I didn't even know that existed, so now I got it. A whole bunch of Tamiya 4-way things in here. So all your Tamiya guys, you know what's going on with that. Little drill driver for wheel nuts. Then a bunch of other little drivers for the drill. I've got a whole set of HP or MIP ones that I don't have in here, so those should be back in here. Rod ends for then turnbuckles. More loose ball ends, ball cups, whatever you want to call them. Servo tape or two-sided tape. Can't live without that. Blue tack. Especially in England, running in the rain and racing in the rain, and just even scaling. Take some of this blue tack and push it in around your basically anything you got plugged in, or anywhere you want to waterproof, and you can do this, pack it in there, and then you should be good to go. But definitely helps out. Some Velcro on the back. Ace of Axe stickers. This stuff here, in the pits, I'll run around and put these on my friends' cars when they leave them unattended. So I've been known to do that quite a bit. But yeah, so if you leave your car unattended, you can guarantee you're probably going to get one of these on there. Wire strippers, because I carry a soldering iron with me as well. Lexan scissors, body scissors, whatever you want to call them. Side cutters, camber gauge, and I've got a ride height gauge in the car or in the van, and needle noses. And last but not least, these shock pliers. All right, so you can put the shock shafts in here without damaging them, and then the 12 mil, 17 mil shock tops you can put in here. And then the ball out, ball in part, I love this. This is really easy to put like the ball cups in. Just clamp them in really easy. So awesome stuff there. All right, so there you go. It's a bit organized. Finally, it was really bad, and there's a bunch of stuff in here that really was just garbage. So because of this video, I made myself organize a little bit. So this you're actually seeing about a 50 to 100 times better than it was before. But thanks for tuning in. Next week on What's in My Kit Wednesday, we'll be bringing you some new drivers that I got and I'm really happy with, and I want to show you guys, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, click like and subscribe, and if we don't see you on the track, we'll see you on the trail. Later.